This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. This is, one of the things we've had a chance to do over the last year is write a book on building a business. And again, the book is called Blocking and Tackling 60 Keys to Success to Building a Business and Managing Your Money. But one of the concepts that we constantly come back to, and the best thing about writing this book is, especially as I've worked in the second edition, is a chance to think through. When I see people that are successful in building a business, I've done fine in mine, but I've seen other people do phenomenally well. And there's a few different things that constantly resonate back with me. And I'll include a couple of shout outs here today. The first concept is whatever you do, you better have passion and motivation. So that's sort of one, is you can't do any of this without passion and motivation. And the reality is that passion and motivation is probably going to take you over a long period of time if you want to really be successful. I mean, if you look at the attention that people like Michael Dell has put into business over the very long run, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all these people, the constant attention over the long run, the passion and motivation is sort of almost impossible to do any kind of serious business without that serious passion and motivation over the long run. Judith Faulkner, the founder, CEO of Epic Systems, again, an example of diligence for the long run, staying with it for the long run, simply an amazing thing. So one thing is passion and motivation for the long run. The second thing is you can't do this without building great teams. And two of the people we've watched build great teams, I'll give three very quickly, are Gary Guthart of Intuitive Surgical, Mohan Giridharadas at LeanTaaS, and then Jessica Cole at Becker's Healthcare. I'll also throw in Andrew Hayek, who did it at Optum, did it at a previous company, then did it with his Triple A Partners now. An amazing job of just constantly building teams. So the second concept for success is you got to build teams. The third thing, and this is where I'll give a special shout out to Mohan Giridharadas and also to Gary Guthart, is you have to build things that customers actually want. I see so many founders, entrepreneurs that build things they want, but not say what customers want and need. And Mohan talks about this in a brilliant way of things that are an absolute need, not a want, something they really need. It really solves a problem versus it's a nice to have. But both Mohan and Gary Guthart at LeanTaaS and Intuitive Surgical have done this incredible job of building products. LeanTaaS has got operating systems for hospitals, sort of logistics for operating rooms and so forth, and they've got it for infusion therapy and for other areas that has really unlocked value in systems. Gary Guthart and the Da Vinci robot and Intuitive have done an incredible job there. I was reminded of that this morning reading an article in the Motley Fool where they talk about Intuitive Surgical as one of the Magnificent Four in healthcare, taking a concept from the Magnificent Seven in general in tech. But again, three core concepts of building a business. You better be motivated and driven over the long run, like Judith Faulkner. You better be able to build teams and build teams over time, like Jessica Cole has. And third is you better build something customers want and need, like Mohan Giridharadas, Mohan, and Gary Guthart have done with LeanTaaS and Intuitive. So that's our concept of the day: passion/motivation, building teams, and products that people actually need or really want. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. We'll be back with you later today. Thank you for listening.